That was the guy that said we walked into his house and we were like, "What's wrong?" He was smoking a cigarette, plugging his throat.
I think I'm gonna die.
And he was like, "I'm gonna die." And we were like, "Yeah, what? You're fine. You're smoking a cigarette. What are you talking about?" Walked him into the ambulance, and then as soon as he laid down on the cot, he had a mucus plug that plugged his airway. And the medic was like, "Hey, lights, please." And I didn't know where I was going. I couldn't see anything. It was raining. I drove the ambulance into a ditch and had to come back on the road.
You had a mucus plug? What is that?
It's a plug of mucus.
Yeah.
I get that, but what does it
At
do?
some point, he had a hole put in, and so it was called a stoma. And they you talk with the thing where you can plug it and it'll blow air through your voice box. But he was plugging it to smoke a cigarette, and he was just full of phlegm and crap from just living a terribly unhealthy life.
Because at some point, when you get that cut in, your body has already kind of stopped doing what it needs to do.
Imagine you know how you get boogers in your nose because it's an airway? So now you have an airway directly in your airway. That's what you're breathing through. And you'll develop a big booger. Yeah. And if it just lands right, it just occludes your airway, and that's it. But that dude was he was actually all right until we got into town. He was in and out, and then crashed in the elevator. We had him alert and looking at us, and we got into the elevator at the hospital, and then we literally pushed the button. The medic was pushing the button on the elevator, and I'm standing there looking at the patient on the cot, and was like, "Oh, he's not breathing." It was one of those. There's no better feeling in the world as a firefighter than the doors in the ER opening, and you're on the cot doing compressions. Right. It's the best feeling because all the nurses are like, "Oh my god!" You're all on your fire shit.
Look at him. The man is dying right now, Tackett.
Right. And you're just making sure you got your ass covered.
But them nurse bunnies, though.
Yeah.
You savage.
Look, nurses were made for firefighters. Firefighters were made for nurses, just destined for each other.
Made in heaven.
Well, made in unhealthy relationships.